Good evening. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to this Prana celebration for 2020, gearing towards the International Yoga Day. I'm Dr. Smitha Prabhakar, your host for this event. Welcome to this incredible journey helping you to get towards a holistic yogic lifestyle. Prana, a blissful world. Prana is a voluntary initiative to encourage everyone to have a healthy lifestyle. Our aim is to let people become aware of health and wellness. We are spreading awareness towards creating a healthy and safe society. Yoga is the finest way to connect people around the world. Through Prana Initiative, we are connecting the world and keeping the awareness of health at the forefront. We will continue the effort even after this International Yoga Day. Today's topic is yoga for thyroid. The theme for today is yoga not only helps in flexibility, it is for improving willingness. Our Guru Ms. Shakti will focus today primarily on yoga related concerns and connect it with yoga as a solution. And then follow through pranayama and end with a beautiful throat chakra meditation. Our Guru is also going to give us a 360-degree perspective of yoga, not only as a physical practice, but also as a mental and spiritual practice to heal and to evolve. Please do put in your questions in the chat box of this FB Live so we can answer your queries towards the end of the session. Now, I'd like to introduce our special guest for the evening, Mr. Ajit G. Nair, General Secretary, Samanvaya Russell Khaima. He is from Chenganur, Kerala, India. CMA and ICWAI by his profession. Group Finance and Admin Manager, LabPlus Group of Companies. Samanvaya is a non-profit socio-cultural organization of the Indian community residing in Russell Khaima with a primary aim to preserve and promote the age-old tradition of culture of India. To enrich and enlighten its essence and the spirit among the community, especially young generation, through celebrating Indian festivals, sports activities, and other social functions. The organization also aims for the social and cultural upliftment of the society and the community, educational advancement of the young generation, and other social welfare and charitable activities by extending our helping hands to the needs and the people in and around the world. Their motto is, let our hearts be joined as one. Now, I'd like to invite Mr. Ajit G. Nair to address the viewers. Thank you. Mr. Ajit?
Namaste. It is my immense privilege to welcome all the wonderful people and great number of yoga lovers who are present here in this festival. Nowadays, International Yoga Day is being celebrated everywhere around the world, cutting across the barriers of caste, creed, religion, sex, and beyond the boundaries of nations, political and economic diaspora. This is indeed a matter of pride for our motherland, India, the land which gave the precious gift of yoga to the universe. Yoga is essentially a spiritual discipline based on an extremely subtle science which focuses on bringing harmony between mind and body. It is the art and science for healthy living. The practice of yoga leads to the union of individual consciousness with the universal consciousness. According to modern scientists, everything in the universe is just a manifestation of the same quantum formula. One who experiences this oneness of existence is said to be in yoga. Yoga also refers to an inner science comprising of a variety of methods through which human beings can achieve union between the body and mind to attain self-realization. The aim of yoga practice, with sadhana, is to overcome all kinds of sufferings that lead to a sense of freedom in every walk of life with holistic health, happiness, and harmony. Since June 2015, when the United Nations accepted yoga and declared June 21st as the International Day of Yoga, within short span of time, yoga had been embraced worldwide. And today, there would hardly be any country in the world where there is no program held in relation to yoga on the occasion of International Yoga Day. There are many options of being healthy, but wellness is much more beyond health, and yoga is proven to contribute for achieving the wellness in life. I, on behalf of Samannaya and on my personal behalf, welcome you all on this 8th day of Prana, the International Yoga Day celebration series in UAE, and hope you will enjoy the session. Namaste.
Thank you, Mr. Ajit, for the truly insightful information about yoga. Before we commence the main event, let's start this evening with a prayer.
Om Sangachadvam Samvadadvam Samvo Manamsi Janadam Devabhagam Yada Purve Sanjanana Upasate. May you move in harmony, speak in one voice. Let your mind be in arrangement, just as ancient gods shared their portion of their sacrifice.
Now I'd like to introduce our guru for the day, Guru Shakti Pachauri. She is a great personality with a passion for health and life. Miss Shakti has done a master's in science. She always wanted to help mankind to get rid of suffering, and this dream came true when she met a senior, renowned yoga therapist in Muscat, Oman. After learning for 2 years yoga therapy from a guru in Muscat, she relocated to Dubai and started practicing yoga therapy. To enhance her knowledge further, she did yoga teachers training course, US Alliance 250 plus hours, and 50 hour specialization in yoga therapy from Yoga Darshanam, Mysore, India. Then further to that, to deepen the knowledge in yoga therapy, she did her 300 hours YIC from Swami Vivekananda Yoga Anusadhana Samsthana, abbreviated as Vyasa or Vyasa. It's a Category A deemed university located in Bangalore, India. She has also done prenatal and postnatal Pilates course. Shakti strongly believes in the power of yoga therapy in curing all the diseases. Example, high BP, diabetes, cancer, thyroid, PCOD, hormonal imbalances issues in ladies, anxiety, depression, etc., with correct breathing, meditation, and guided relaxation techniques. Ms. Shakti is committed to spread health and well-being awareness through yoga all over the world in the coming years. Please help me in welcoming Guru Shakti Pachauri. Ms. Shakti, you're on live.
Thank you, Smitaji, for giving us such a beautiful introduction about me. And before I start the session, which is like our topic is yoga for thyroid, I would like to thank the full Prana team for inviting me here and taking such a nice initiative to conduct a 21 days program here in UAE. And as the session topic is yoga for thyroid. So I would like to give a brief on thyroid. What is thyroid? Thyroid is a butterfly-shaped gland located at the base of the neck, which produces two very important hormones, which is T3 and T4. And these hormones are responsible for whole metabolism in the body, whole metabolic system of the body. And there's one more hormone, which is TSH, thyroid stimulating hormone, which is secreted by the pineal gland, which is a master gland. And imbalance of these three hormones results hyper and hypothyroidism, which is very common, the commonly known the hypothyroidism. In every 8 women, you will find 1 woman having hypothyroidism. Now question comes, why this is very common nowadays, this hypothyroidism? The one reason is heredity or genetics. The another reason, which is well known, is stress and the sedentary lifestyle. Yes, stress is the main cause of all the lifestyle disorders. So thyroid is one of them. So the solution, if I talk about, the yoga can be a great solution to cure or manage the thyroid. Why? Because yoga works on a root cause of a disease. And what is the root cause? Root cause is stress and the sedentary lifestyle. So if you make some changes in your lifestyle, like eating on time, sleeping on time, then you can certainly, and you include some yoga practice in your routine, then certainly you can manage and cure your thyroid problems. So in this series, now I'm going to demonstrate some yoga asanas first. The first half of the session, I'll be demonstrating some yoga asanas, and later on I'll be demonstrating yoga breathing, pranayama, and a small meditation. So let's start. So first, for the thyroid, one breathing I suggest which you need to adopt during the yoga asanas, which is Ujjayi breath, victorious breath, which is a very good breathing for thyroid gland and which stimulates the thyroid gland. So generally during the asana practice, you can include this breathing. How to do it? First, I'll just tell you the way how to do it during your asana practice. So first you focus, close your eyes, and first take some deep breath before you start Ujjayi breath. Some nice deep breath. Take the breath till the base of the diaphragm. And then you keep your one hand, which is right hand, on your throat and start inhaling the breath. And while exhaling, you feel the hiss sound, a hissing sound. Try to create a hissing sound through the throat. Inhale, which is very easy in the exhalation especially. If you can hear me, you can hear a little hiss sound, a hissing sound. We call it Sahaj Ujjayi or simple Ujjayi breathing. So this is how you will be using this breath while in the asana. When I say inhale and exhale, especially during the exhalation, I suggest this Ujjayi breathing. So now first I'm going to start with the neck stretches. So for this, you sit comfortably in any posture. I'm sitting in Vajrasana, you can sit in Sukhasana or any other posture. Just you need to make sure your back is straight, your spine is straight, and your shoulders are a little pushed back, not too much, and your spine is completely straight. Head is completely straight and your chin parallel to the floor. Your breathing is completely flowing nicely, smoothly. And here we start our first neck stretch. You inhale, slowly stretch your head up fully. Stretch your head up fully. And feel the stretch, the center part of the throat. And then start taking your tongue to the roof of your mouth. And touch your tongue to the roof of your mouth and feel the nice stretch there. Hold for 10 counts. Maintain a normal breathing while holding. And then slowly you come back to the center. Do not drop your chin down. As in the therapy we say, in therapeutic yoga, entire day we drop our chin down. So during the yoga class, I do not suggest to drop the chin down. Now we'll do 2 more rounds of the same breathing, where you inhale, stretch your head up nicely, feel the stretch, keep taking your tongue, roof of your mouth, and feel the nice intense stretch, the center part of your throat. Keep your breath normal. Exhale, slowly come back to the center. Once again, inhale, stretch fully, as much as you can. Keep feeling the stretch, and exhale, come back. Now we are going to do our second stretch. These stretches can be done in another way, where you interlock your finger. If your shoulders are dropping again, to make them straight, you interlock your finger and keep your fingers interlocked, and then you do your neck stretches. So second stretch I'm going to show you in this position, where you inhale and you start dropping your right ear towards your right shoulder. Keep taking, keep taking. The maximum you're taking down, it won't touch, but you try to take it further down. And once you're maximum, then close your eyes with normal breathing. You're feeling the nice stretch at the left side of the neck. Then slowly come back to the center. And you exhale, drop to the left side. Keep dropping, make sure you don't move your shoulders. Just head is dropping. Hold and connect yourself with the stretch. And inhale, slowly come back to the center. This can be repeated 2-3 times more. Here I'm going to show you one round. Now we are going to do third neck stretch, where you inhale in the center, and as you exhale, you're going to rotate your head towards your right shoulder. Keep rotating fully. Reach maximum, and then feel the stretch by holding the posture, but do not hold your breath. And now you're gonna inhale there, and slowly you exhale. Keep exhaling until you reach your left shoulder. Be there. Do not hold your breath. Now inhale. We'll do one more round. Come back to the center and exhale. Turn your head towards your right shoulder. Be there for a few seconds. Then inhale slowly. And you start rotating your head towards your left shoulder. Be there. And slowly come back to the center. And get ready for fourth stretch in the same position, where my fingers are interlocked behind my back. So my shoulders are completely open, chest is fully up, so that I can breathe in nicely. Now inhale. You take your right ear to the right shoulder again. From here, we are going to take semicircle in the back side. Now from right side, I'm going to rotate my head right to the back center with inhalation, and from back center to the left with exhalation. And from left to the back center, you breathe in, and back center to the right, you breathe out. One more round. Right to the center, breathe in, and center to the left, breathe out. Relax. Now you can open your arms and just relax for 2-3 breaths. Now the next asana which we are going to do is Ushtrasana, or camel pose, which is another very good asana for your thyroid gland. So for this, you will be standing on your knees from Vajrasana. Like this, you stand up And then you need to put your palms like this, where your thumb is touching to each other behind your back, like this. And from here, you're going to push your hips little forward, base little forward, little forward. This is the Ardha Ustrasana or half camel. You can do this, and if you're a little more flexible, you can drop your palms down on your feet slowly and hang your head back nicely and hold the position with normal breathing. Hold for a few seconds, then slowly you come back one by one. One hand comes, then other hand comes, and you relax. You need to relax in the Shashankasana or child pose, which is another very good pose for your thyroid gland. So you relax your head down on the floor, hands are fully stretched out. With normal breathing, you're relaxing. You can relax here 30 seconds to 1 minute. Now slowly, slowly, you come up. And we are going to do next asana, which is Setu Bandhasana or bridge posture, which is another very beautiful asana for your thyroid health. For this, I'm going to lie down on the mat and I'm going to keep my leg apart where my feet are corner of the mat and my fingers touching the heels. So I'm going to push my heels inside maximum. Now inhale, I'm going to lift my waist up maximum, and I'm going to hold 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then slowly going down and relax. Now I'm going to do 5 rounds with the breath. As I said, the Ujjayi breath, how we do it, I'm going to show you in the asana practice. Inhale. Four more. Three more. Two more. And one more last. I'm doing active Ujjayi breath if you all can hear me. Now I'm going to keep my leg straight and relax for a while. Now the next posture I'm going to do, the next asana is Sarvangasana or the shoulder stand we call it. This is also another very good pose. But before I start this Sarvangasana, I want to say the people who are suffering from blood pressure or glaucoma or any heart surgery, do not try any inverted pose where you take your leg up, anti-gravity poses. So for the Sarvangasana, you need to take your leg up slowly and slowly come up and hold. You can hold on your waist, supported nicely. And you can make it little more straight by sliding your palms down and hold. Here also you can maintain the Ujjayi breathing. Because you're breathing here, you're not holding your breath. Once you hold for 30 seconds to 1 minute, you can hold this posture. Then slowly you're going in another asana, which is flow pose or halasana. For this, you need to take your leg down slowly, slowly. And try to touch your toes over the head. Hold. And then slowly come up in the previous position, which is Sarvangasana or shoulder stand. And then you slowly come down on the floor and relax. Adjust yourself. Now next asana, which is a combination as a counter pose. We are going to do fish pose or Matsya asana. So that can be done in lotus or Padmasana, but for the beginner, You can take your legs straight, palms under your thighs, and you're going to lift up your chest up, and you're going to drop your head down and hold. Crown of the head touching the floor. And here you do 5 Ujjayi breaths. And relax. Slowly relax for a few seconds. Then we are going to turn on the stomach. Slowly turn on your stomach. And here we'll be doing Bhujangasana or Cobra pose. So suppose if you have a back pain also with the thyroid, you can keep your leg apart. And if no back pain, you can keep your leg together. Now keep your palms with your chest, chin down on the floor. And you inhale, raise up. And here I'll show you how to do Ujjayi breath while coming down. You can repeat 4 more times, total 5. 3 more. 2 more. One more. And relax. One more very beautiful asana I want to add in this series, where you take you bend your knee and catch your ankles one by one. We call it Dhanurasana or bow pose. And you inhale, come in this asana. You can hold up to 10 to 20 seconds initially, then you can increase the time. Make sure you're breathing normally. Here also you can retain a hissing sound. And relax slowly. Now slowly you will be getting up. Inhale from Cobra pose to Child pose or Shashankasana, which is a counter pose and relaxing pose and also good for thyroid. Keep relaxing. You can relax 30 seconds to 1 minute in this position. Then inhale, slowly slide yourself up. And now you will be sitting and getting ready for your breathing and pranayama practice. Just sit with the back straight. And first, focus on your breath and make your breath normal. Once your breathing is normal, I'm going to show you here another way to do Ujjayi breathing. So we start with Ujjayi pranayama only. So here I'm going to sit in Vajrasana position. If you cannot sit, you can sit cross-legged also. But this is original pose for this breathing actually. So for this you need to take your hands up, where you hold your right wrist with the left hand. You're gonna inhale nicely, feel the stretch on your neck area, and then slowly with humming you're coming down, a hissing sound through the throat, a slow hissing sound. So 5 breathing I'll be showing you with Ujjayi, then I'll be adding humming the breath here. So you're exhaling until your head touches down. This is very, very effective breathing, especially for the stress management. Inhale and we do 2 more rounds. One more round. And now I'm going to show you slowly that in same position I'm going to show you the another breathing which is very good for thyroid, which is humming deep breath or Bhramari Pranayama we call it. Inhale. You can repeat few more rounds. Inhale. Inhale, slowly lift yourself up and release the position. You can sit cross-legged now, Sukhasana, and just relax for a while before we start our next breathing, next pranayama. 2, 3 deep breaths, relax yourself. Now next breathing is Kapalabhati Pranayama. Some of you might be aware about the beauty of this pranayama, the benefits. A lot of benefit of this pranayama because this is a purification kriya, which is like purifies the 72,000 nerves around your navel. When we put the strokes like this, so you're exhaling and pulling your stomach in. So initially you can start with 27 breath, then you can increase 27 into 4 rounds, 108. Slowly you can do 1 round of 108, then 2 rounds. Like this you can reach up to 5 rounds of 108. If you are a beginner, you need to keep your palms like this and feel whether it is happening properly or not. So when you exhale forcefully here, we do the active exhalation and passive inhalation. Relax. In any breathing exercise, in any pranayama, do not exert yourself. When you feel tired, relax and try again. Now we will do the Bhramari Pranayama in another way, which is with the mudra, where you're keeping three fingers corner of your eyes, and the index finger goes on the forehead, and your thumb closes your ears tightly. And here we are going to do 3 humming deep breath. Inhale through the nose, and while exhaling, you will be doing humming deep breath. Hum like a bee. Now, as we are doing this session for thyroid, I want you to do humming bee in different way where you keep both the palms on your throat, and I want you to feel the effect of this breath on your thyroid gland. You breathe in deep first and do the same humming bee breath, humming bee sound, Brahmari. One more. Relax. You must have felt the effect of the Brahmari on your thyroid as this portion was fully vibrating while doing this breathing. Relax. Now I want everyone to lie down on the back and relax. We are going to do a short meditation in the lying down position where you will be relaxing and meditating. Keep your leg apart, palms facing upward direction, fingers partially closed, neck tilted to either side of straight. Close your eyes. Do not open your eyes. Do not move your body. Do not move your eyeballs. Be completely still. Completely still. No movement at all. Now slowly start taking your attention on your focus, on your breathing, and start observing your breath without putting any efforts outside on the breath. Just watching, just observing the normal flow of the breath, the natural breathing. With every inhalation, your stomach rises up. With every exhalation, it falls down. Keep observing the 5 breaths. Now slowly take your attention towards your chest on your rib cage. With every breath in, chest needs to rising up. With every breath out, falling down. Make sure don't put any efforts from outside. You're just observing the normal breath with the movement of your rib cage, your chest. 5 breaths, keep observing. 1 breath you're counting as inhale and exhale. Maybe 1 breath. Then slowly moving your focus little up at your throat, at your neck, the center part of your throat. And now you need to feel your breath in this part. There is a very important chakra which is responsible for the thyroid problem, the Vishuddhi chakra or the throat chakra. When there is a blockages in this chakra, you have all these problems related to thyroid gland. So keep focusing and keep feeling your breath, a hiss sound, a very low pitch hiss sound in your throat while inhaling and exhaling. Observe it for a while. Keep observing. And now you need to meditate on your throat chakra for a minute. Take your full focus, attention exactly at the center part of your throat and keep observing the breath movement there. And while you're focusing, you're avoiding all the unnecessary distraction, all the thoughts in the mind. If thoughts are disturbing you, try to avoid them and bring your attention again in your focus. Keep observing every breath, touching, stimulating the thyroid gland and coming back. Then you are completely aware about these movements. Keep focusing, keep focusing. Once you are completely focused there, we need to chant a mantra related to your throat chakra, which is, we call it key to unlock this lock. So this works as a key, the mantra. So we'll do the mantra, which is HUM, hum, 5 times, focusing on the throat chakra. Inhale, hum, 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 relax. Keep relaxing, keep focusing. Now start feeling or start imaging a blue light over there. Blue light at your throat chakra. As the blue light, the blue color is a chakra color. Start imagining the blue light at the same part, the center of the throat. And now just feel as if this blue light is spreading all around, nourishing the whole body, the mind, everywhere spreading, giving the energy. Taking out all the negative thoughts, negativity, all the pains, all the sufferings, and keep throwing outside with every exhalation you're doing. And keep saying in the mind, I'm completely happy, I'm completely healthy, and I'm full of positivity. Keep repeating these 3 words again in your mind. Then slowly, you will be coming back in the awareness, in the consciousness, from the subconscious mind, and start moving your toes, a little movement to your fingers, A little movement to your head rolls right to left, and slowly you're going to join your leg and stretch your arms over the head. Give yourself a nice stretch. And then slowly, slowly start turning to the side. And slowly, slowly start getting up. And then sit with the back straight. And then we join the palm and we rub the palm nicely, make them warm. 10 to 15 times. And keeping on your thyroid gland again. Giving the energy. Once again. Make them warm nicely. And again, keep it at the center of the neck. Once again. And relax. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you so much, Guru Shakti. What an uplifting practice and message. A 360-degree solution for a disease which we thought could not be dealt without medication. And now we know there are alternatives which are natural, just using the inherent capabilities of your mind, body, and your spirit. And today, you've just mentioned to me about the instances with your clients about asthma, thyroid, corona patients who were healed by alternative therapies. Please do write to us on FB Live on chat, or you can also connect to our guru if there's anyone who's going through any of these issues. Now, we have reached to a point in the show, which is the Q&A segment, which you're all waiting for. We will share some questions from the viewers, which the Prana team have collated, and our guru is going to answer all of them right now. Whatever we can take till 8:30. So now let's go to the question and answers. Let me just look at the question one. This is a question asked by Miss Ramachandran. Could you please advise the recommended yoga for asthma control? Guru?
For asthma.
Yes.
For asthma, I would say the completely curable through the yogic practice, through the right yogic practice, especially the breathing exercises, where we do a lot of breathing exercises like Prastika Pranayama. In my classes, we do in different way the Prastika Pranayama, and also the alternate nostril breathing, which is Nadi Shuddhi Pranayama, and the meditation, and also the chest opening asana, where we open up the chest nicely, like we did just now, the Ushtrasana, the Matsyasana, which was fish pose. All these poses are very good for asthma.
Great. I'm sure this is going to help a lot of people. The next question is asked by Kiran. I have stiffness on my neck. Can you please advise on that?
Yes, certainly. There is 100% solution for any kind of neck pain in yoga, which we take it as a therapy, where like I showed in this session only, the neck stretches in the starting, which is very, very beneficial for all the neck issues, including the cervical spondylitis, where we did first stretch up, then the sides, then dropping. We did the 4 stretches. So you do these 4 stretches every day, thrice a day. We say, when generally you go to the doctor, you take the medicine, they say, take it 3 times a day, then only you get the benefit. And you all are taking continuously and listening the doctor. But here as a yoga therapist, we also say, you do these breathing exercise or whatever, like I said just now, the neck stretches, you do 3 times a day, and you see 100% within a week, you will get rid of this problem.
Thank you so much, Guruji. Another thing is that we are all driving, we are all commuting, and this is going to help a lot of people because we are all always on the wheel and then we are having our neck really, really stiff. Thank you so much for that information. Okay, now we've got another question by Miss Chandni. Any suggestions in yoga for headache?
Headache, that certainly we have solution for all the problems, and headache is most noticeable. And where we do the breathing, which I just showed in this class only, I gave all the answers. So where we did the humming V breath like this, and also in the Vajrasana position where I was taking my head down, doing the humming V continuously. So humming V breath is very, very good for headache problem. And also one more breath you can do where you just close your right nostril completely and do the breathing with left nostril. So you inhale fully and do the humming V breath. I'll just show probably one quickly. Inhale. So what you need to do, what causes the headache is acidity generally. So what this breath does, because right nostril gives you the cooliness. Sorry, the left nostril, which I told, gives you the cooliness. So when you do the breathing with left nostril, especially when you take the exhalation very longer through the humming V breath, 100% you get relief within the 11th breath, I would say.
Wow, that's amazing. And you accurately knows like by this breath you will be kind of having a different shift. Great. Thank you so much for that. Now we have another question asked by Mr. Rupesh. Which asana is good for hypothyroidism?
Actually, all the asana which I showed today is good for hyper and hypo, both the thyroidism. Why? Because these both diseases happens because of the imbalance in the hormones, which is I said T3 and T4, thyroxine hormone. And the yoga balances everything. The correct practice, the right practice of yoga balances the hormone very nicely. So this practice which I showed in this class can be done for the people with hyper and hypo, both thyroidism.
Now we've got an interesting question asked by Mr. Shreyas. Can I control thyroidism problems forever?
100%. If you're so much dedicated for your practice, like you're continuously doing, as I said, as a therapist, I say do yoga 3 times a day, not 1 time. 1 time yoga is only for the healthy people to maintain the health. But if you're suffering from any illness, any disease, you need to do the yoga 3 times a day, especially the breathing. If you're not able to do the asana practice 3 times, but certainly you can maintain some breathing exercises. And also, I would like to say, suppose nowadays many people are very busy and they are driving and they don't have time, they're sitting long hours in the office. They can maintain the Ujjayi breathing, which just now I showed. So you can just exhale slowly with a hiss sound in the throat. This can be maintained through the driving also. Even the humming V breath you can do through the driving. Once you have a habit in like 2-3 days, you have to put little efforts. Then you will have a habit of doing this again and again. So that is very good for all the issues.
So rightly said, consistency is the key. If you're able to do consistent practice, for sure we can keep it away. But if you just lose it in the middle, then we can't blame anyone, right? It's you. So it's your responsibility to be consistent. Great. Thank you so much for that. The next question is by Mr. Vishnu. What is the right kind of diet if you can advise for hyperthyroidism?
This is very, very good question. Actually, we say for any disease, not only thyroid, whether it is hyper or hypo, we should eat the food which comes through the trees, directly from the nature, which has a lot of life energy and prana in it. But nowadays, what we eat mostly the processed food, which is not good for any disease, not only thyroid. So my suggestion, you eat the food which has prana directly coming from the trees, like vegetable, fruits, and whatever you feel it is pure, you can eat it. And more than food, what I suggest, the time of the food. So many people, what they say, I eat very healthy, but I eat very late. And that's why they have all the problem. So as per Ayurveda, we all know our cycle goes with the sun. When sun rises up, our acids are there in the body, in the stomach to digest the food. When sun sets, there is very less acids to digest the food. So what we need to do, whatever you eat before the sunset. That is the key, actually.
Absolutely so right. Even in the sleep patterns or eating, if we follow the circadian rhythms, right? I think naturally a lot of healing does happen. Thank you so much for the information. Now we have another question by Mr. Ramesh. Does sinus and thyroid have any relation?
Sinus and thyroid. No, there is no relation between sinus and thyroid because sinus is related to your respiratory system and thyroid is completely different. This is a gland which secretes the hormones and which regulates your metabolic rate, metabolism in the body. So this is completely separate.
Thank you so much for that. Now we have a question from Ms. Neha. Any home remedy for oversleeping?
Home remedy for oversleeping. Yes, yoga again, I would say. If you do yoga, everything will be in the balance and harmony. You will not be sleeping long hours and you will have a very nice sleep. Like if you sleep for 5 hours also, you must have seen all the yoga teacher, yoga gurus, they sleep very less, 5 to 6 hours, but they get quality of sleep. So this is the beauty of yoga, I can say. So yes, adopt the yogic lifestyle. At least do some breathing in your busy routine, busy schedule. 5 minutes, 10 minutes, or during the driving also, I have given you options. So you can maintain it, and then you see the beauty that you will get the whatever sleep is necessary for your body. You will get that amount of sleep.
Thank you so much for that. I would like to add one point on that. For me, for the sleep, at night, if I do some kind of breathing technique, it really, really helps me to sleep, especially the day. We think that it's for the morning, but for sure in the evening, before I sleep, if I do it, I get great sleep. Maybe they could try it. I think everyone's body is different and they have different solutions, so they can try on that as well. Thank you for
Yes.
that, Guruji. And I've got the next question we got a lot of questions today. Praveen Kumar. I have been having medication for hypertension for the last 10 years, and it is under control. Can you advise me to do Sarvangasana online?
No, I will not suggest doing Sarvangasana, especially the online classes where like you don't have a physical guidance of your guru, any supervision there. So do not try it. I know it, if it is controlled also through the medicine, do not take the risk. Don't do any inverted pose, especially in the online classes. But you can do little like leg lifting, but don't do the Sarvangasana. In my classes, I always suggest stretch your leg up, whoever is having high BP, but don't take leg your by lifting your waist up. Don't lift your waist up.
Great. Now we have next question by Gopi Vengayil. Which yoga is suitable for reducing the cyst in thyroid gland?
The yoga which we did today, that can be done, but in this situation where you feel there is a cyst in the thyroid gland, you do more of breathing rather postures. So more of breathing, which I suggested. One is Ujjayi breathing, and the next second is Brahmari pranayama or Brahmari breath, or we call it hummingbee breath.
Great. I think we are done with the questions. Okay, now it's time as well. So let's go towards the closing of the session. Thank you so much, Guruji. That was really, really insightful and informative. And the Q&A was really eye-opening I'm sure definitely for a lot of people. Thank you so much. See you all tomorrow, same time at the same live. We'll be back again with an incredible personality tomorrow with another topic, important topic, yoga for autoimmunity concerns by Guru Ramshad Ahmed. And our theme for tomorrow is yoga adds years to your life and life to your years. Now we will close the session with Shanti Mandra. Namaste.
सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः सर्वे सन्तु निरामयाः सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत्. Let all be happy, let all be healthy, let all can see the God in others. Let no one suffer from unhappiness. Namaste.